This week at NASA.
This mission has produced some brand new results that give us our very first look at our home in the galaxy.
Nearly a year after its launch, NASA's Interstellar Boundary Explorer spacecraft is successfully imaging and mapping the dynamic interactions taking place where the hot solar wind slams into the cold expanse of space.
What we've observed with IBEX is this really narrow ribbon of strong emission, lots of particles, lots of neutral atoms coming in from the interaction at the edge of our heliosphere, the edge of our solar system.
IBEX's mission team unveiled the first ever all-sky view constructed from IBEX data. The spacecraft detects particle interactions at the edge of the solar system and, every 6 months, creates a picture or map of the boundary across the entire sky. These boundary regions shield Earth and our solar system from dangerous cosmic radiation. IBEX, one in a series of low-cost, small explorers missions rapidly developed by NASA, is the first spacecraft to image and map these dynamic and important interactions at the edge of our solar system. Space Shuttle Atlantis is at Launch Pad 39A at the Kennedy Space Center, awaiting its launch targeted for November 12th. That's when its 6 astronauts will begin their STS-129 mission to the International Space Station. Commanding his first mission will be 2-time shuttle pilot Charlie Hobaugh. In the pilot's seat for this mission will be first-time flyer Barry Wilmore. Also making their first trips into space will be mission specialists Bob Satcher and Randy Bresnik. Rounding out the crew will be veteran mission specialists Mike Foreman and Leland Melvin. Atlantis will deliver parts to the space station, including a spare gyroscope. The mission will feature 3 spacewalks. STS-129 will also return station crew member Nicole Stott to Earth.
I think it's a really exciting time, not only for the space station program, but also for just figuring out how to better live and work in space.
This mission is slated to be the final Space Shuttle crew rotation flight to or from the International Space Station.
There you go. All right. Thank you very much, Freddie. All right.
Members of the STS-128 crew thanked Stennis Space Center employees for their contributions to a safe mission. Commander Fred Sturko and mission specialist Pat Forrester narrated highlights of their successful late summer trip to the International Space Station aboard Space Shuttle Discovery.
Booster ignition and liftoff of Discovery.
STS-128 delivered equipment and supplies to the complex, installed a new ammonia storage tank, and replaced experiments outside the European Space Agency's Columbus laboratory. Discovery's crew returned home on September 11th after a 5.7 million mile journey.
I hope you're watching how hard I have to hit this into the ground.
The moon rock, with which NASA honored President John F. Kennedy as an ambassador of exploration, was presented to Rice University during halftime of the Rice-Navy football game in Houston.
On behalf of the Kennedy family and NASA, it is my honor to present to Rice University the NASA Ambassador of Exploration Award.
Mike Coates, a former astronaut and director of the Johnson Space Center, presented the moon rock to Rice President David Lebron. The Kennedy family selected Rice to house and publicly display the lunar sample at its Fondren Library.
Why some say the moon? Why choose this as our goal?
Kennedy was honored for his vision and leadership in landing a man on the moon. It was in a speech at Rice on September 12, 1962, that he called for a national initiative to go to the moon.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Twin brothers are using the popular social medium Twitter to provide unique insights into their respective preparations on opposite ends of the world to travel in space. The tweeting twin astronauts are Mark and Scott Kelly. Mark is the commander of Space Shuttle mission STS-134, set to launch in late 2010. Also late next year, Scott could be aboard the International Space Station commanding Expedition 26. If schedules hold, the two will meet then in space. To follow the Kelly twins as they communicate with the world and each other, check out their Twitter accounts. For Mark, visit http://twitter.com/shuttle CDR Kelly. For Scott, log on to http://twitter.com/station_CDR Kelly. And that's This Week at NASA. For more on these and other stories, log on to www.nasa.gov.